Hello and thanks for watching. I'm going to have a little tutorial here about using web weather tools. First thing we're going to do is look at a National Weather Service radar map. And we see we have some storm activity here, and we see in this animation that the activity seems to be traveling in a counterclockwise rotation, which, if we'll remember back to our S-290 class for intermediate wildland fire behavior, that's what it does, as described here in this Wikipedia article and diagram. Okay, another fantastic tool that we can use is the Weather Underground website that actually shows us the storms, if there are actually any thunderstorms occurring, and shows us where they predict that they'll go. So we'll enable our radar map, and we'll go in and choose a radar location. And so we're going to choose right in the center of the map there, near what looks like the most activity, and then we'll see the local radar, and then we're going to enable the storm tracks here, as you see. Okay, and there are some storms, in fact, and this shows us the base of the arrow is where the storm is now, and the end of the arrow is where it's predicted to be in an hour. Okay, and we see for each storm identified, we've got information down here, including the height, whether or not hail is predicted, some other things about the strength and the rate of speed and the direction it's coming from. Okay, so we're going to animate the map now and change some of these settings and then update. And we see that now it's animated. And we see there's quite a bit of activity here. So if there was going to be lightning anywhere, it'd probably be in the areas where there's the yellow or the red that was depicted on the radar here. So in a moment here we're going to go. So another thing we see right here, though, is it does predict whether or not there's a mesocyclone activity or if there's a tornado vortex signature. So we don't see the tornado signature, that's fine. And now we're going to go to the Vaisala lightning map and see if there's lightning in that area. So get into here, open up lightning map. And we see that yes, there is lightning, and we see the white is the most recent, and the blue was within an hour, yellow was within 40 minutes. Okay, so this is nice. We can go from screen to screen, see what's going on. And so, as we remember, the high pressure would be have an opposite effect, clockwise, that is. Okay, so this is kind of cool stuff to have if you have it available and you have lightning storms, thunderstorms coming your way. But the next thing we want to do here in a minute is to try to figure out how. Okay, here's our front. Excuse me. We'll go in a minute. We see that is an extreme front with the purple lines there. Okay, so then our next topic is going to be calculating the distance of how far you are from where lightning struck. And so we see that lightning moves 700 and some miles per hour, but it then moves 1115 feet per second. So dividing a mile by 1100 gives us approximately 4.6 or approximately 5. So thunder we see is made by the shock wave that the lightning produces. And so we're going to go down here and then try to figure out how to calculate the distance from where the lightning occurred to where you are. And so what you do is you count or use your watch, and it travels approximately a mile in approximately 5 seconds. So if you saw a lightning strike and heard it 5 seconds later, it would be approximately a mile away. If you heard the thunder approximately 30 seconds later, it would be approximately 6 miles away. Okay, so this is kind of a nice thing to know, and we'll go now to our Incident Response Pocket Guide, or IRPG, and we'll go to the Light Thunderstorm Safety on page 19 and see that it suggests that you use the 30-30 rule. And the first part of the 30-30 rule is that if you hear the thunder within 30 seconds that you should of seeing the lightning flash, then you should take the precautions suggested here, the first thing being to get into a vehicle or a building. Okay, I hope this was interesting to you. Thanks very much for watching.